Hey guys, Dakara here and welcome back to my channel, and today we're on season 3 episode 6 of Grimm. I'm really enjoying this season so far. I kind of want things to amp up a bit, I'm just saying, so I'm excited to see what this episode has to offer. I just want to take this time as well to just say a massive thank you to everyone that's taken time out of their day to watch my content. It really does mean the world to me. I'm so grateful that you're chilling here with me and watching some amazing TV. So yeah, let's just roll that intro and get stuck into the reaction. Here we go. We don't believe, we only fear. Nice and easy one for me today. I like that.
I'll be leaving town for a little while.
Vacation?
That's what I'd like everyone to think. Captain Harden will take over while I'm away. If I do need to contact you, I'll do it indirectly through Rosalie.
Have you agreed this with Rosalie? Is Rosalie aware?
Yeah, if anyone asks, I'm having a wonderful time in Tahiti.
So he's supposedly in Tahiti. Have we been down this street before? I swear we've seen this in another episode, right?
Father Paul's going to try and help you, okay?
He's not gonna give me a shot like the doctors, is he?
No, honey.
They're here.
He looks nervous as well. This is an exorcism. The little lad's possessed, isn't he? They took him to the doctors, it didn't work, and now they're bringing him here.
Now, there's nothing to be afraid of. How are you feeling?
Okay.
His pupils are so big.
Everything's gonna be okay, son.
I like the use of shots there, I've just got to say. Like the camera angle looking down. That makes it a lot more intimidating.
Nothing to be scared of.
There's nothing to be scared of. Why are you guys so nervous? I mean, that's a noise you don't want to hear, innit? I mean, isn't it? Sorry, my English.
I don't understand why at least one of us can't be in there with him.
I mean, true. Surely the young lad's going to be more comfortable with one of his parents in there.
Dimite nobis debita nostros.
Uh-oh.
Hold him. Et nos dimitimos debitationum libera.
Oh my gosh. Oh my gosh. Oh my gosh.
You gotta get in there.
I didn't sign up for The Exorcist, okay? There's a reason I haven't watched that film. I don't need to see this.
Open the door now!
Oh my... I am not sleeping. Well, Father Paul's dead. I don't do scary things, guys. I think this episode's going to be a bit boring. And by boring, I mean terrifying.
26-year-old male Matthew Bard was found unconscious inside we've got the body of Monsignor Paul Dobbs.
Monsignor Paul is dead?
Yeah.
Oh, Hank knows him as well.
Parents called 911. Door was open when we got here.
Can a 9-year-old boy do this? Maybe the adults attacked each other.
Is it not that he's possessed by a demon, but it's more so that he's a Vesson, maybe? And he doesn't know how to control his Vesson side? I don't know.
You hear that? What?
He's in there? Top hiding place. It'd be great at hide and seek.
You're safe now. You want to come out?
Is he going to question the fact that he's got ropes around his wrists?
Preliminaries at the scene indicate a fair amount of force and violence. How long before we can talk to him?
He's been sedated since arrival.
Maybe the sedation's going to keep this demon at bay as well?
He went from this nice, sweet kid to a boy that I don't even know anymore.
Is Daniel your biological son?
Of course he's ours.
Do you see a physical change in Daniel?
Is he wondering Vesson as well?
Now, there is something horrible happening inside my son.
Convincing. Good actor.
If Daniel were Vesson, then the dad would have to be, or the mom, or both.
I mean, I've got these questions myself. Like, I don't know how it works. Uh-oh, the sedation's wearing off. Oh, like the sound of the skin type of crackling or oh.
Doing our best that nobody finds out. I wouldn't want what happened to your brother to happen to you.
What about Fernando?
He's coming. So is Tavisha.
A reunion, you say?
Where are you keeping me?
Someplace you're not going to like.
So if one parent is Vesson and the other one isn't...
Oh, here we go.
You mean a Vesson and a Kersita?
So a human is a Kersita.
If both parents are Vesson, then the child will be too.
One parent is Vesson and the other is Kersita, then there's a 50-50 chance that the child will be Vesson.
Kersita Genträger. Then you're definitely getting a Vesson.
So if the parent is half Vesson, half human.
Couldn't Verschieden in a situation like us?
Yes.
Well, we don't mean to pry.
Yeah, we do.
I do.
Well, then you're looking at a Vorherrscher.
What's that?
As long as it's healthy.
What does that mean? Would it be a mix of the two Vesson? Or is it 50% going to be blue blood, 50% going to be, or 50% chance of being, what's Rosalie again? A Foxbow? A Fuchsbow? I feel like that conversation wasn't over. Are we going to get back to that? Because I want some clarity on the situation.
Only one way in and out, huh? I don't like that.
Something my father taught me, you know. Before your family killed him.
Psychological explanation can be ruled out before moving forward.
He looks scarred, doesn't he? Made me jump, man. I'm on edge.
Daniel attacked us, but he cannot be blamed. I had started to hold him down when the beast fought to control him.
Yes. Right, well, this nurse is gonna die. It's good knowing you.
I don't think he's Vesson. Even if one parent was, they would know and they wouldn't put their child through this.
That's true. I didn't really consider that.
Ma'am, I need you to relax.
I think we just stay back. I think it reacts to confrontation.
Sorry, my heart's still pounding. I'm such a mad. Look at those heels. I could never.
Hello?
Adeline Shade, your presence is requested this evening at the house. We'll send a car.
You're sure the parents aren't Vesson?
I'm not sure of anything.
You mean he didn't vogue?
No, this is more like a battle within.
Are you thinking what I'm thinking?
I think I am. Grausens, right?
What the hell is that?
Every generation has heard stories about Grausens.
Spirit that would invade a child.
Now some believe it's a mutation. Vesson Council is responsible for dealing with them.
So they kill them.
The council communicated for the first time with royals and Grimm, forged an alliance for the safety of all of them.
They've not brought up the council in ages.
Historically, Vesson were to blame for what Grausens have done.
Who is this council anyway?
They enforce Vesson law.
You guys have your own laws.
If this is indeed a Grausen, we have no choice but to inform the council. The death sentence for us if we don't.
This is kind of dark.
Even if it's a possibility, we have to inform the council.
I knew you were going to talk about Grausen. We would have said, don't talk about Grausen.
Rosalie seems very much on the council's side. Obviously, she's got it through her family and things like that. I know she therefore works alongside them.
They've had the reports of a possession of a child.
Them brows, though.
A priest is dead, and the child, a 9-year-old boy, is in hospital.
Gonna kill a 9-year-old kid.
Disease of what manner I know not, nor how it is transmitted.
They said his white blood cell count was high and his immune system was stressed.
Suggests infectious disease.
It does indeed.
Well, what disease would cause this kind of behavior?
Anyone else watch The Last of Us? I have.
I think you need to talk to the parents and figure out exactly what happened a year ago.
Juliet is really smart, and it's nice that she can help with these things as well. Like, include her more within Nick's world, you know? That simple trick worked. Nice. Holy Renard. We'll have the mark on him. Yeah, there it is.
Did you call this a safe house?
I didn't. Somebody else did.
Well, we were on vacation.
Where did you go?
Egypt.
How was Daniel on that trip?
He was
He
fine.
got the flu.
Did they happen to do anything like a culture?
No, they just said it was the flu.
Sir, I just don't see what this could possibly have to do with anything.
This is really pushing it, Nick.
Is this going to be the council?
Who are you?
I'm looking for Rosalie Calvert. This is council business.
It's not Nick.
Rosalie Calvert?
He's at St. Joseph's Hospital.
The council appreciates your loyalty.
She's terrified of them. They're going to clash a few times, aren't they, over things like this?
Look, the guy from the council was just here. He wanted to know where the boy was.
Oh, the look there. Trouble in paradise.
Who is that?
It's us detectives.
We think that we might have figured out what's wrong with Daniel. We think it could be a very rare protozoa, like a parasite. It could have been in the water when he went swimming.
You mind if we look in on him? Then we can talk about possibly getting him reevaluated.
Unless the council gets there first, you know? He doesn't want to do it, does there? What?
What do we know about this council guy? Only that he's here.
You're not hearing any bangs? Nick's got super hearing. There we go.
The boy's gone. I'm going after them.
Thank God he's got super hearing. It's gonna be so cold, bless him. Where is he here? Oh, is this his little den? This poor boy.
I think I know where he's gone. We built a fort together.
Could they potentially freeze this thing out of him?
This thing needs a human body to live in. Isn't it dependent on the temperature of the body?
My thoughts exactly. Freeze it out of him.
Wait.
It's the Last of Us. It's the freaking Last of Us. Back at Hogwarts. Okay, let's go.
Life goes on, my dear. So does the family business.
Who is this gonna be?
I've been looking forward to meeting you.
Oh, I hate when they do that. Just show us who it is. So annoying.
You should know better. I need to see the boy.
No, you don't, because of what my ancestors and the council agreed to with the Charter of Wittenberg in 1682.
Oh, he's been reading up.
Report with you when you go. I want the council to read it. I like to think we live in an enlightened age, where fear does not drive belief.
So, some of the things we've heard about this Grimm are true.
Nick's on their radar.
When Daniel Kiri's body became so cold that he slipped into hypothermia, the Grausen could no longer survive.
He's added his own entry.
Eukaryotic organism identified as Daemoni adspezio was responsible for the behavioral changes in the boy.
One more time. Cute.
Not always easy knowing what to believe in.
Juliet, you clever bean.
EUK. ARY.
Why?
OTIC.
OTIC.
Oh, I really enjoyed that. Great episode, in my opinion. Really enjoyed it. And I know that plot-wise, it hasn't significantly moved forward leaps and bounds, but I do think that it had enough in it to keep us all invested. I think seeing Juliet get more involved within Nick's world is an A+ from me. Seeing the conflicts between Rosalie and Monroe with the whole Nick council aspect of things was really interesting. I do think we're going to see more of that as well. Like Rosalie struggling with her moral code when it comes to which side she feels more inclined towards. I think her heart lies with Nick, but I think her head lies with the council. And I think it's going to cause some controversy between her and Monroe for sure, because Monroe's always going to choose Nick. They are a married couple, let's never forget that. Meaning Monroe and Nick, by the way. I think finding out more of the scientific side to Vessin, like the biological side, how is it Kietze, which means human, I'm assuming. Correct me if I'm wrong in the chat, guys. And when it comes to, you know, if there's two Vessin, you're 100% guaranteed to have a Vessin. I didn't quite grasp if it was meaning that the Vessin will become mixed, like a hybrid Vessin, or if it meant it's one or the other. I couldn't really follow that. I still have more questions when it comes to that, and hopefully we'll find out. And I'm assuming we'll find out more so when it comes to Adalind and her baby. Renard or his brothers as well are still uncertain who the father is. Renard is now trying to tackle his feud, shall we say, and get closer to Adalind and what's going on there. People are already out to get Renard though. He said that alliances are very in the grey area now because of things that have happened, deaths specifically that have happened. So in the sense of the chess game, he's definitely looking like he's in check. Not mate just yet, but check. So he's kind of moving around, trying to survive as best he can. But people are definitely out to get him. It's going to be weird him not being at the precinct as well. When it comes to the procedural side of things, and I guess Nick just tackles them. Nick and Hank just tackle them the best way that they can. When these things happen, like we've never seen it. Is it a Gaussen? We've never seen that before. But the fact that he got to the bottom of it with help from his friends, obviously. But when he got to the bottom of it and he got to write in his own entry, oh yes, love that. I absolutely love that. He is discovering things that his ancestors haven't, and he's making his stamp in the world as well. And he's definitely on the council's radar. They said that they've never met anyone like him before. So he needs to be careful with the royals and the council and in his own Grimm world, because other Grimms are going to frown upon the fact that he handles things differently. But this is going to happen because he hasn't been brought up surrounded by the Grimm rules. He was in the dark for so long. So I guess this makes for interesting TV, and I can't wait to explore more of it as well. I want to thank you all for taking the time to watch this video. It means a lot to me, and if you could comment, I would look forward to reading them as well. Give this video a cheeky thumbs up and subscribe to the channel if you could be so kind. But as always, there is no pressure here. All of my links are in the description of this video, and I truly hope to see you for the next one. Thanks for watching, guys. Bye. And now it's time for a comment from the Dak Pack, and today I've chosen the lovely Maverick. So this is on my YouTube video, season 2, episode 21. Maverick says, I really hope you will go back and watch the show again at some point after you've finished it. For me, watching season 1 again was a very different experience the second time around, and I actually liked it better, even though I was in some way even more impatient knowing when Hank and Juliet would find out respectively. But just knowing that it would happen made it less frustrating, and I was able to focus on other things and notice little hints to what was to come later that I missed the first time because I didn't know what to look for. And this I totally agree with, because I've experienced this in other shows as well. So I do think I'll end up rewatching this show after I finished it, especially like you say season 1, because season 1 for me was kind of frustrating. I think that the build up was really slow. Obviously they had a lot to introduce, and they kept the intensity for me personally quite low. But season 2, totally different ball game. They just amped it up 110%. It felt like a different show watching season 2. And going into season 3 now, it feels like it's found its feet. It's found its comfort. I'm really happy with where it's going. I hope that it continues on this route, if not even get even better, you know? I'm looking forward to it. And to anyone out there that hasn't seen this show before, which I find unlikely if you clicked on this video, but if you haven't, I really suggest knuckling down and getting through season 1. It isn't the best season in my opinion, but it's worthwhile to get to the good stuff. And like Maverick says, on a second watch I am sure I'd feel differently about it as well, because I won't be frustrated about X, Y, and Z. I can just spot all these subtleties that Maverick is commented on as well. So yeah, thank you so much for taking the time to comment on my video, Maverick. I really appreciate it. And don't forget, guys, if you want to see one of your comments in one of my videos, don't forget to leave them in the comment section below, and who knows, maybe yours will be next. Thank you so much for watching, and I hope to see you all very soon. Bye, guys.